that's another root of human struggle, worrying about other people's perceptions about who you are. Like, why would you ever care about that, you know? And I think that I fell victim to that in my past, of worrying about things that I can't control. You know, if the people understood what words could do to a human being, especially where we are in today's society, then they wouldn't be invested in that. So I'm not here to dispel anything. You can continue to ask other people around me about what they think about me, and continue to write about mood swings. Like, you know, human beings have mood swings. Like, you go home and you're not happy with things, or you're mad at something and you're happy. That's a mood swing. It's okay to be human. Like, I don't have to be perfect for anyone here, nor do I have to be perfect for the public. So I'm not here to dispel any perception. I'm just here to be myself.
That's a deeper dive, man. Honestly, I think that it's just probably a telltale sign of the career that I've had. You know, some of the moves that I made individually, and then as well as coming to different environments and organizations. You know, at the end of the day, I always say it's an entertainment league. You know, we're very drama-filled. You know, everything regurgitates on all these media platforms, which is part of our society. I can't really do anything about it, you know, except really be, you know, a pillar in our locker room, be very communicative, and when I'm out there with the guys, just impact winning. You know, that's really what it comes down to.
What happened, man? Because it just seemed like, you know, 1 minute you're in the championship, you're in the finals, you know, you're hugging LeBron, you're happy to be in Cleveland, you're looking forward to coming back to compete for another championship, and then the next minute you want out. What happened?
I was just very patient in my approach. You know, understanding what the magnitude of the moment was. I wasn't going to allow anything else to get in the way of our team's success. So I was just very diligent, very professional in terms of this whole entire process. And the request came at a time where I felt it deemed right for me. As a 25-year-old evolving man, coming in to perfect my craft every single day, I just wanted to be in an environment where I felt like I could be taught every single day and have that demand from my coaching staff and have the demand from a franchise that would propel me to exceeding my potential or seeing out how far I can go.
What the actual fuck did you just say to me right now?
You know, it's not like I'm a asshole yelling at everybody in the friggin' locker room all the time, and you hear all these stories, you know. And at the end of the day, my name, it was given to me by my grandfather. I'm very grateful, but it's in a lot of people's mouths all the time, and it is what it is. I've earned that respect in terms of how great I am as a player, and there's still more goals I want to accomplish in this league, and I can't do it without improving an organization and winning a championship, and that's what it comes down to. So I'm going to continue to push. I'm going to continue to demand greatness out of myself and demand greatness out of my teammates, and we go from there. If it's harsh as a leader or it's too much for anybody, you're not in our locker room, stay the fuck out. It's as simple as that.
10 seconds left, 1 point game. Who's shooting? You or Kyrie, KD?
Depends on who's hot. I don't see it as anything other than that. Like 1-3 pick and roll, or it's an ISO for either one of us, or it's something great for our team. One thing I've always been comfortable with is, you know, I felt like I was the best option on every team I played for, you know, down the stretch. This is the first time in my career where I could look down and be like, that motherfucker can make that shot too.
What the hell did you just say?
Well, first of all, Kai is one of the most talented players I've ever played with in my life.
Fact.
So when I heard the comment that Kyrie made, I wanted to, one, not only find the whole transcript, but also call my people, send me the whole transcript. And I heard he did it on Katie's podcast. And I was a little like damn.
Yeah.
Once I got the whole transcript, I was like, damn. You know, I wasn't like, oh, you tripping, I've hit game-winning shots my whole life. I was not like that. I was like, damn, because you were there for a couple seasons. I mean, I played with Kyrie for 3 seasons. The whole time while I was there, I only wanted to see him be an MVP of our league. I only cared about his success. And it just didn't align. Yeah. It just didn't align. And we was able to win a championship. Yeah. That's the craziest thing. We were still able to win a championship, and we could never align, but I only cared about his well-being, both on and off the floor. And it kind of hurt me a little bit.
heard the podcast and saw the little video on Twitter last night. With the flat Earth thing, is that something that you truly believe?
Does it matter?
Yes.
For what?
Well, I mean,
What's so important about that?
you have millions of fans.
Out of all the podcasts, that's what you took out of it? The flat Earth?
You were asked again about it on camera.
The fact that that could be news all over the world just shows you how.
What does it show you?
I mean, the fact that it's a social phenomenon that Kyrie thinks the world is flat is hilarious.
Well, again, you have lots and lots of fans, and the fans listen to you.
Does that affect them?
It may.
Oh, okay.
So is that?
No.
So that is not something you believe?
I mean, no. I'm asking you, does it matter though? Like,
well, I have said that it does. Now I'm asking you. I'm asking you if that is something you truly believe.
It doesn't really have a relevance over my life. I just feel like that the fact that it's even a conversation is hilarious. That could actually be news.
Well, some people thought you were joking. You're not joking, though, right?
No, I mean it was just like a point that the fact that could actually be real news. Like everything that's going on, that Kyrie Irving thinks the world is flat. So, like this, I mean, we could ask like relevant questions. What's going on in the world? Like what's really going on?
I was just very patient within those moments because I knew that the importance wasn't in my ego or anything that existed from the reasons on why I would come into work every single day and not give 100% and not give my teammates everything that I had. From that standpoint, that was the way I was raised. I was raised in being in a professional environment, being in a workplace, and making sure it's conducive for everybody. So having those relationships and developing those every single day, and then on top of that, still wanting to be as successful on the court and still trying to figure out myself off the court. I had to balance those two, and I felt like when I was coming into that environment, there were times where my energy was just a little off, and I just had to figure that out. And there were times when after games I would go out and shoot. As any professional athlete or any person knows, when you're in your workplace and you have those tough days, there are questions that you ask yourself, is this the right thing for me right now? And I answered that question myself.
What did you say, nigga?
But you're able to be real with the team that you have here, and you're able to collectively, cohesively come together as a group.
Period.
Figure out, but the goals are still to win a championship. I don't come in every day to be mediocre or be in the middle of the standings. Like, no, we know that it's going to take time. We have to be patient, but the reality is that in order to compete against the Western Conference, we need those pieces to collectively come together and the team to mesh well and everyone to be healthy. We got to have all the things clear.
Is this something that you believe?
I mean, does it matter? That's what I'm asking.
Well,
that doesn't matter to you, like that I think that the world is flat, or I think that the world is round.
I mean, you mentioned,
or is it like just the fact that we're sitting here asking questions? Do I think the world is flat?
You said that it's a shame or that it's funny that is something that's news.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious.
We're in an age where people throw around terms like fake news and they talk about things that aren't true and aren't real. So then you come out and say something about the Earth being round or flat. I mean, the science would suggest that it is round, and you are.
That would be scientifically impossible.
Again, you are.
Which I'm totally aware of that.
And you are a very popular figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you have a microphone. You have a podium.
What's your point?
And you said this, so that's why it matters. Everybody wants to know: do you believe this?
I'm gonna believe what I believe, and then whether I think the world is flat, whether I think the world is round. I mean, believe what I believe.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.